4 total minutes, followed by a 1-minute rest and transition. You will repeat this 5-minute sequence up to 4 times for 20 total minutes. Crank it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Drop. So what Bess is doing, she's going from the knees, she's still keeping this nice long
5 seconds down.
Through the knee, through the hip, through the shoulder. She's pulling the floor towards her.
Halfway.
Pushing the floor away, trying to get these shoulder blades lining nicely.
5 seconds left.
A bit of daylight between the upper arms and the front.
Stop.
Rest it out.
You have completed
Shake
1
loose,
of 8
You've got
rounds.
8 rounds consecutive.
Begin the next round in 3,
Second round,
2,
second round.
1, go.
Go for it. So this is about managing fatigue. We're trying to hit
5 seconds down.
5 to 6 repetitions every one of the 8 rounds at
Halfway.
the same level. Okay? Now Joe is doing the half safe push-ups. So she's lowering
5
from the
seconds
full
left.
position, coming back up off the knees. Great stuff.
Stop.
Awesome. Shake that
You
out.
have
again.
completed
Body,
2
shake it
of
out,
8
shake it
rounds.
out.
Begin the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go. So this accumulated fatigue builds up.
5 seconds down.
More than 5, 6 push-ups in a row. When we add a round to that with just a 10-second rest between, we have to start
5 seconds
down.
left.
Getting a little bit more tension through the hands into the floor.
Stop.
Maybe a bit more tension through the midsection.
You have
to allow us to
completed
grind
3
these
of
repetitions
8
up.
rounds.
Beautiful.
Begin the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
Great stuff. Now remember, what we're trying to do is just that. Not
5 seconds
start off
down.
round 1, guns blazing. We try and hit the same number of repetitions in each of the 8 rounds. I suggest maybe you start at 5.
5
If you
seconds
nail
left.
it, 5 reps on 8 rounds from the knees.
Stop.
Maybe next round,
Completed.
the next time you use, you go up to 6. Once you get 6 or 7 smoothly,
2,
go up 11. And you might have to drop down to 4 or 5 repetitions again. With this strength and
5
endurance.
seconds down.
Great stuff. With the breathing, guys. Keep your shoulders down. That's great stuff. Looking good, girls. Looking good.
5 seconds left.
Remember, when the repetitions get tough,
Stop.
we want to engage hard. The tension we can put into this area, but Tommy, compress.
2, 1, go.
Go for it. But of course, if you need to rest, you rest. The goal is to get 8 rounds with the same number of reps in each round, as I say. But if you have to rest a round, you have to rest a round. That's okay. Make it your own.
5 seconds left.
Use that breathing. That's the way.
Stop.
Good stuff. The girls are getting tired. They've already done a workout. Okay? It's your
Begin
excuse.
the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
And again. 4. That's it.
5 seconds down.
That's the way.
Halfway.
Good stuff. Corkscrew those hands.
5 seconds left. Stop.
Good stuff.
You have completed 7 of 8 rounds.
Last round, best round of the push-up.
Next round.
Woo!
3, 2, 1, go.
Good to go.
5 seconds
Those are going
down.
really good. Keep going through these little mantras. Lengthen it. Heels to head.
Halfway.
Midsection engaged. You've got this, guys. Last couple of seconds. 5 seconds left. One more rep, guys, at home. Awesome stuff. So we have a minute between this exercise and the next one. So we can stand up and shake this tension out, fast and loose. So remember, we can do the shaking. Work the breathing. So we're bouncing from the knees. Imagine you're shaking water off your limbs. It could be noodle arms where you're really trying to relax. Try and get that feeling back in your arms. Because as much as we're going to do a lower body exercise next, the arm's going to be in this prisoner position. Okay. Good. So that was awesome, guys.
You are halfway through your rest.
30 seconds. Get the breathing under control. Try and get that tension out of that shoulder area. And then the next ones are prisoner split squats. So we want to plant the foot on one track, back foot on the other tram track. Bottom ribs down, tall through the crown of the head, interlocked hands behind the head.
In 5, 4,
Squeeze those elbows
3,
back.
2, 1, go.
Now level 1, they're both going that level 2, which is great. I'm just going to demonstrate what you can do to modify this. Level 1 could be just a partial. So just going part way down. You could use a yoga block to gauge where you are playing to. And it could just be that little movement at first. Then you can, you're going to stay on the same leg, you can shake them out if you like, or if the position is good to.
2, 1, go.
Again, it's the same as we did with the push-ups. What we're trying to do is hit the same number of reps each round. Pulling down, squeezing back up. Now, as I say, that could be level 1. We can change the height to suit us. Level 2, the girls do it. It's full range. Okay? Level 3 could be that we stay just in the bottom part of the range. So we don't come up. So the legs are always loaded.
3, 2, 1, go.
Awesome. Now again, keep the bottom ribs down as we pull the head back into those hands. And pull the elbows back, engaging those upper back muscles. So this is equipment-free workout, but we're still getting that whole component.
5 seconds left.
Stretching the front of the body by engaging the back of the body. Stretching the front of the body here, the hip flexors. Shake those legs out, going really well.
Next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
The legs will take a lot, they'll take a beating, okay? So with this one, we could eventually go, it's really nice to do these slow and smooth, but we can get a little bit more pop into it. If you like, imagine that you're doing these bottom range ones, and maybe in 20 seconds, aiming for 20 repetitions. Do 8 rounds of that, let me know how your legs feel.
You have completed 4 of 8 rounds.
Good stuff.
The next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
It's great work, guys. So again, we keep the front foot engaged, so the heel doesn't lift. We're pulling ourselves down. The bottom ribs down. It's always harder to keep the bottom ribs down as we start to breathe heavier, because these muscles want to help control our breathing as well as stabilize the tummy, so stabilize the trunk. So we tend to pop those ribs. So just keep drawing them down. Still breathe using your diaphragm, though. You keep it bottom rib down. Some of your muscles, you just do it once.
5 seconds down.
Right, so good alignment. Again, if you want to review the Iceland yoga from warrior postures, it's the same, this is just dynamic. So we still keep that same alignment. Trap tracks, hip square, up and down we go. Last 2 to go.
Begin the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
Keep that back heel as high as you can. Beautiful, guys.
5 seconds down.
That's the way.
Halfway.
Also move down a little bit. A little bit.
5 seconds left.
Elbows back, head into the hands. Pulling those heads.
Stop.
Those heads. Your head. Back into your
7
head.
of 8 rounds. Begin the next round in 3,
Last round, best round on this leg.
1, go.
That forward head posture that we all suffer with nowadays, we can correct somewhat with this because we interlock those hands and we pull the head into those hands and keep the ribs down to that nice long spine, stacked spine.
Stop.
Beautiful leg down. So again, remember we can shake out. Shake them out, shake them out.
1 minute of rest until you begin the next part of your
Like again,
workout.
like we're shaking water off our legs or a Doberman pincher, something like that. Stay loose, stay loose, stay loose. Another nice little one to do to relax these legs is that what we call shivering. So it's like one leg goes, one knee bends, the other leg straight. It's really, really quick. And we can do the same thing with our upper. Relax that, like imagine we're unscrewing a lid off a jar really quickly. Get that breathing going.
You are
Kind of like twerking, I think.
rest.
I'm not good at twerking.
Which I didn't even know what it was until not too long ago. That's staying loose and getting ready for the other side. Now a good tip for you. The guys both started with left leg forward then. Now, next time you do the session, maybe start with the opposite leg forward. Because as much as it's loading the front leg and stretching the back, both legs get a bit of work.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go for it. And obviously, if we're counting our repetitions,
5 seconds down.
if we can match the work that we do with the right leg forward that we did on the left.
Halfway.
Elbows back to a great step. Bottom ribs down.
5 seconds left.
Nail it. Nail it. Girls are doing great. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff.
1 of 8 rounds. Begin the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, go, go.
5 seconds down. Halfway.
And always gauge as well your alignment by, especially if you're barefoot. Remember, you're at home, should be safe environment for you. Might be a few Lego bricks knocking around, I don't know, but
You have completed
barefoot's good. You can feel whether your hips collapsing by what you feel through your feet. So keep that foot nice and active, gripping the ground. The outer heel and the big toe. Alright, so we're staying strong with the foot, which means we've more chance of keeping that knee in alignment. We want to look after our knees, it's foot and butt. Alright, that protects the knee.
Stop.
Beautiful.
You have completed 3 of 8 rounds.
I know. What?
In 3, 2, 1.
Doing great, guys. How are you guys going at home? Keep it going. Remember, head pulling back into those hands.
5 seconds
Elbows
down.
pulling back. The bottom ribs down. Foot engaged. Front foot engaged. Back heel up. Draw down, squeeze up. Draw down, squeeze up. Reminder that level 1 is a partial. You have something under your back knee. Level 2 is full range, what the girls are doing. Level 3, bottom range. So we load it all the time.
3, 2, 1, go. 5 seconds down.
Great stuff, great stuff. Squeezing those elbows.
Halfway.
Having your hands in this position makes these burpees, especially after the push-ups. It's an added little challenge. You've got to remember to engage that upper back and squeeze them back.
You have completed 5.
Remind yourself, make it a meditation, little mantra.
2,
Tall through the crown of the head, head into the hands, elbows back, bottom ribs down.
5 seconds
The legs
down.
do their work.
Halfway.
Elbows back. Great stuff.
5 seconds left.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Stop.
Beautiful.
You have completed 6 of 8 rounds.
2 to go.
Begin the next round in 3, 2, 1, go. 5 seconds down.
You've got this, guys. You've got this. Manage your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
5 seconds left.
Nice and done, guys. Nice and done.
Stop.
Good stuff.
You have completed 7 of 8 rounds. Begin the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
Last round, best round. Is it best round or best
5
round?
seconds down.
You go bottom and down, Joe. You got this. Looking good, guys.
Halfway.
Be strong on this one. Good, good stuff.
5 seconds left.
Elbows back, guys. Last couple of seconds.
Stop.
Good stuff. Shake it all about.
Yeah.
So again, those
You have completed
water
8
off the
rounds.
limbs.
You have
You
one
could
more
always, the
round.
first breath could always be that vent of that CO2. That imagine that you're filling up a bottle. We breathe in from the nose, filling up here. So tummy, ribs, chest, neck, head, and then let it go. So it's and hopefully we've got control of our breathing. All right. Got a few seconds before the guys get down to the mat again. And now we've just stretched out these fronts of the hips, we're now going to open them up further by engaging the back of the body again. We're going to do a tabletop bridge. Alright, so roughly feet hip width apart. Engaging the feet again. Hands shoulder width apart or a little bit wider with the fingers pointing out to the side.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Head between the shoulders, shoulders set. And we squeeze the hips up, shoulders to go down. Best is going level 2 where she's doing a swing set bridge.
Halfway.
So she's swinging the hips between those hands. This is where the hamstring is a little bit harder. She's always working really hard at squeezing that top position. Good stuff. Same rules apply with this one, trying to match those repetitions, set the pace, so that you can match those repetitions every round. Squeezing, that's the way. So we're opening the front of the hips by engaging the back of the hips. We're opening up the front of the chest here by engaging and squeezing the shoulders. So we really want to push down hard with those hands, push down hard with the feet. Doing a great job.
Stop.
Nice guy.
You have completed 2 of
In between those 10 seconds, you can always make the wrist sound.
3, 2, 1.
Strong hands, strong feet, push and squeeze. Great stuff.
5 seconds down.
In that top position, actually, just lengthen out to that chin a little bit.
5 seconds left.
That's it, great. Feel in the back of your hips engaged. Block the hammies.
Stop. You have completed 3 of 8 rounds.
Great
The
stuff.
next round is 3, 2, 1, go.
Now remember, if you wanted to make this a level 3, which I don't do particularly well, I don't feel I'm strong enough to the back of my hips yet, but level 3 could be essentially a swing set, put that onto 1, squeeze, and we could come all the way back, plant the foot, and then it could be the other side. Alright? You can always go level 3 once you've mastered level 1 and level 2. You've got a significant number of quality reps done. You can smooth every repetition. Awesome. Look how the girls are getting stronger every rep. That's what we want. Really making the last repetition better than the first. That would be a really good goal to have during this workout. Because as we get more engagement through the back of the hips, John's getting higher up, she's getting this longer straight posture. What's what we're after?
Begin the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
See, great work there. Same with legs, she's holding up nicely.
5 seconds
But
down.
when you're lengthening those legs to straighten and get more hammy. So as these muscles really light up, they're the ones responsible for correcting this forward tilt of the pelvis that many of us suffer from. And we truly can change our posture, not just with stretching, but if we strengthen. That's what this is.
2, 1, go.
So finishing strong, guys. Go up this in the back.
5 seconds down. Halfway.
Awesome.
5 seconds left.
Great stuff. Make it smooth. Squeeze hard. Good, good, good.
7 of 8 rounds.
Last round, best round.
Begin the next round in 3, 2, 1, go.
Strong feet, strong hands. Set those shoulders and squeeze up.
5 seconds down.
Awesome.
Halfway. 5 seconds
Really
left.
going. 5 more seconds. Time that squeeze at the top.
Stop.
Awesome work. Of course we can shake all that tension out again. It's time for the girls to give each other a high five. Give yourself a high five.